reason it's not showing up quite as good as it usually does, and I know my handwriting is kind of chicken scratch, but hopefully maybe I can improve that. But this is a good week of training. I know we only have 2 weeks left. Today's 2 weeks left until the start of Hero Month, so we're almost through our strength training leading up to it. Remember, the odd weeks we're doing 3 days of whole body weightlifting. We're going to change it up a little bit on this Wednesday, but we still got our Monday and Friday pieces, so we can still add weight to what we've been doing over time and keeping those good tempo paces that we want. Remember, we're doing a lot of core work, we're doing a lot of tempo work. There's a reason for that, getting prepared for the volume that's coming up in May. You know, the eccentric work is just really overloading those muscles as they're lengthening, overload, and that helps build strength, that helps build resilience, and that helps build stronger tendons and ligaments as muscle attachments at the joints, doing those type of exercises to where we're not just constantly going full speed, high ballistic, high explosive style movements like you see in a lot of traditional CrossFit workouts. And that's why we're spending the time doing this. Focus in on that mentally, get your technique perfect. That's another reason why we do a lot of tempo strength work, and even some of these Olympic lifting stuff that we've been doing. Right now is the time to get the technique and honed in and make that as good as you possibly can. That way when you get under fatigue, it's going to happen in May quite a lot, you can revert back to just that second nature of performing good reps while you were doing these throughout March and April. So just keep that in mind as we're doing this. I know it seems tedious sometimes and doesn't seem as flashy as what you see a lot of people do, but there's a reason why we want to do this in our gym, and that's to, one, build healthy, strong bodies that can handle loads and intensity and a little bit of volume that's about to be picked up, like I said, in May for Hero Month. So like I said, Monday, this is a repeat workout. We got our bench press 4x4. We're still keeping the 4 reps. We're adding weight to what we did last time with that 3-1-1-0. We're going to do lean back strict ring muscle ups. There's a video of Marcus Feely doing those. If you click on the lean back ring muscle ups at the bottom of the app as you scroll down for Monday's workout, you can see a demonstration of that. And then we have our negative strict handstand push-ups, 4 sets. Probably doing 3 to 6 reps, but with a good negative handstand push-up, a lot of you probably do like me. The pressing up hurts my elbows, the shoulders, wrists sometimes, depends just how the shoulder's feeling for the day. So I can do a really good negative going down, let my feet come to the floor, and then I kick back up. Start in a really good tight position, then slow down, let my feet hit the floor, kick back up. Really good way of approaching that. Then we're going to superset that with some single arm overhead carries. So it's a very heavy upper body strength focused day. We got that core work we're going to follow that up with. Tuesday, since a lot of people are doing high rocks the following week, usually the week before you want to make the workout really hard, really intense, something that you're preparing for, especially a race like high rocks. So today, Tuesday, is that day. So for those of you that are doing the high rocks event, this right here is going to be your day to kind of really push the pace a little bit. You're going to do every 10 minutes for 40 minutes, so 44 sets. Now I have 50 up here in parentheses, that's for those people that want that extra push at the end. We might be close on time, but you still want to get a similar feeling of what it might be like when you're doing the High Rocks event. You know, we're leaving out a lot of stuff for the events that you're going to be doing. But trust me, this workout's great. I tested this out. It was a really fun workout. At the start of each minute, you have a 1 mile run buy-in. And then from there, round 1, you do max burpee broad jumps the length of the gym and back. Even if you make it past 200 feet, you just keep going. Then at the 10-minute mark, you go run another mile. Then you come back in, you got max lunges. So for those competing in high rocks, you're going to grab a dumbbell, a sandbag, whatever you can to match kind of the weight of what you're going to do. I know for the guys, it's like 70 pounds. Ladies, I think it's 40 pounds on the sandbag lunges. So you can put dumbbells up on your shoulders, and you can put one dumbbell behind your neck doing the lunges, however you want to. But you're going to do max lunges from there. If you're just want a great workout, just do lunges without a weight. Next one's farmers carries. Guys 70, ladies 53 for the competitors for the pro division, and then 53 35s for the RX divisions. And then we're going to go super light for those of you that are just looking for a great workout again. And then the last one, you're doing another mile run. After 4 miles in, you're going to do max wall balls in remaining time. This will be a challenge. This will push your mental fortitude, not only your body physically, but mentally. This is going to push you. And then for those of you that want to do that extra push, this is not, it's not like written in stone what you got to do. It's just an option. At the 40-minute mark, you're going to do a 1 mile run for time. Now, if you know that you cannot do a 1 mile run in the first one in 8 minutes or less, or like 8.5 minutes or less, I would suggest doing our big loop. It's a little bit more than 800 meters, more like 900 meters. And then even if you get done in 5 or 6 minutes, that is still a lot of time for you to put in some work and keep your breathing down. And for those of you that really struggle in on running anyways, and you might walk, you can do 600 meters, and that's taking a right out of our ramp, going all the way down to the curb and back. But we generally want this to take, each run should take like 6 to 8 minutes. And then we got some people that might be able to do sub 6 minute miles, but after you do all this, you're probably not going to keep the pace. And then some of you might be doing 9 minute miles, 9.5 minute miles, and then you might not get any reps in. So we got to find some that good time, that good distance to where you can repeat the effort under fatigue. I think each one was taking me like 7.5 to 7:40, and then the very last mile took me like 8:10 to do for after doing all the wall balls. But I really like this workout. Remember, this is a long workout, 40, basically 50 minutes in entirety, in length, nonstop. So your biggest thing is not to come out too high. Some of you people that are really great runners, remember, you still have 3 miles to complete after you do the first mile, and you have a lot of reps to do in between. So if you can run a 6 minute mile, I would not suggest you do that at all. I would suggest you do like a 80% effort style run based on this. But this is a really fun workout. Come in, make sure you scale down to what you feel best at and what you feel comfortable that you can complete each run and get some reps in at the same time. And then we go from this long workout here to very short, quick sprint, explosive workout on Wednesday. We got every 3 minutes on the minute for 30 minutes. So you're doing 3 squat cleans at a heavy load, probably 70, 80, 85% of your 1 rep max. And then you're going to do 150 or 150 meters for the guys, 100 meters for the ladies, max effort ski sprint. So this right here generally should just take probably 45 seconds to a minute to complete each round. So we have 5 ski ergs in here, and generally we could probably fit 15 people through this workout if it's done correctly. Each person just start on their minute, because the person should be off the ski erg by the time you get through to it if we do that, and just staying on pace. You'll have 2 minutes to add weight onto the bar that you need to add weight on, and then you can take weight off if you got to partner with somebody. But even if you do partner up with just one other person, one person start at the 0 mark, the other one start at the 1.5 minute mark. That'll give each of you plenty of time to complete the reps and get on the ski erg without any kind of stop go in there, without any kind of hesitation. You'll just immediately be able to get on the ski erg, and then you'll also be able to change out your weights if you need to. After that, we're going to rest 3 to 5 minutes, and then you got a 6-minute EMOM for those who really want to work on some gymnastics, 4 to 6 ring muscle ups, and then max effort strict dips on a bar or box or rings after that. Thursday, we're going to do some more high intensity interval work, except this one is going to be Tabata style, 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. You got 4 exercises. We're going to do dumbbell shouldered overheads. These are going to be light today. That's intentional. To get more reps in. I like doing these with push presses myself. And then we're going to row for max distance, and then we're doing kipping pull-ups for the RX. If you got a competition coming up, I know there's a lot of springtime competitions, you need to work on your butterfly pull-ups. This right here would be a good time to do that. Or we can do strict pull-ups. Big fan of that. Love it. Keep it. Go with it. And then D, you got your calories. Then we're going to do some core work after that. On the bike, you got for D, you're going to do max calories on the bike. And that's going to be total calories. I know they usually do Tabata, and you keep the lowest number of the set that you completed. That's kind of like your score. We're not going to do that here. We're just going to do max reps, max distance, max calories as we go. The dumbbell shoulder overheads, they are super light. So push press. So what I'm down, this is just kind of like just building some upper body aerobic. We're not really putting a lot of pressure on the joints. Like for me, we used to do this back in the day, and we would do the 10 seconds of rest holding the dumbbells overhead. And we couldn't even complete that with 15 and 20 pound dumbbells, the men back in the day. And that was when we were competing at a high level. So if you really want to challenge yourself, do the 20 seconds of work, and on your rest, hold it overhead. And I promise you, 20 pound dumbbells, 15 pound dumbbells for the guys, and like a 5 or a 10 pound dumbbell for the ladies will be plenty in that 4 minutes. Now we're going to take 1 minute of rest in between, get through that Tabata style, then some core work. Friday, we got a whole body lifting day. So when we say whole body, we got the deadlifts, and we got floor presses, box pushes, strict toes to bar, then some Turkish get-ups and L-sits again. Keeping the tempo, adding weight to what we did 2 weeks ago. If you need to look back in your Wodify, check it out. If you're new and you haven't done this one yet, 3-1-1-1 tempo, deadlift, double overhand grip for 4x4 on the sets and reps. We got to make that challenging. That is 3 seconds down, focus on keeping the core tight, maintaining tension in our legs, hips, hamstrings, and our upper back. We don't want our back to bow, our shoulders to go forward, and put a lot of stress on our back. This is one of those reinforcing good movement patterns and creating time over tension to get stronger in those positions, to help you become more resilient later on whenever we do some high rep deadlifts for Hero Month. Saturday, we got a fun partner workout, very high conditioning. 1,000 meter row, 200 dubs, 100 push-ups, 200 dubs, 1,000 meter row, and the 200 dubs, 100 thrusters. But we're only doing thrusters with 45 and 35 pound barbell. So you should be able to get some high reps in there while you're breathing heavy. And then we're going to end on a 1,000 meter row. All that is for time, dividing the reps up with your partner. And then once you get done, you have 8 minutes for each of you to establish a 1 rep max thruster for the day. If you have in place of the thruster, if you're having some issues in your knees, hips, backs, whatever, and you know that squat is not going to feel comfortable, plus we've already done some squat cleans on Wednesday, we can make this a max power clean and jerk if you want to. Or even if you got your heavy squat cleans in on this day and you don't want to do any more, we could do a power clean and jerk on this day. Just leaving you some options in there, because I know some of these movements have been done over time during the week, and just trying to make this as creative and as personal for you as we can. That's this week. I'm excited about it. This is a fun week. This is a tough week because we're trying to get prepped for High Rocks. I know we got like 10 people maybe going to be doing that. And so for those of you coming in, this is going to be a great preparation week leading into next week, which might pull back a little bit on the intensity and just prepping up for just getting some rest in, getting ready for that Saturday event or Sunday event.